In the previous video, we discussed some interesting features of 3 IATLAS. In this video, we will talk about suspicious evidence and where 3 IATLAS is headed. But first, I want to ask you, do you think 3 IATLAS is a spacecraft or just a simple comet?
Perhaps we will never know, or be able to guess.
To date, numerous studies have been conducted, and one of them has attracted significant attention. This article has been the most debated. Is 3 IATLAS alien technology? The person making this extraordinary claim is Avi Loeb. He is a professor who has been conducting research in astrophysics since the 1980s and currently works at a prestigious university like Harvard. He has done and published a considerable amount of important scientific work. That is, until 2017. That year, he gained fame with his claim that the first interstellar object we observed, Oumuamua, could be an alien probe. Then, as this topic became widely discussed, he immediately wrote this book, Extraterrestrial. It means out of this world. This book attracted a lot of attention and achieved considerable sales success. On top of that, he wrote another book in 2023, Interstellar. This also means between stars. This also attracted a lot of attention. It also achieved good sales figures, and perhaps due to the popularity he has gained in recent years. Shortly after the discovery of 3 IATLAS, he quickly prepared this article, reigniting the same debates. In his article, he listed 9 pieces of questionable evidence about this celestial object. 1. The orbital plane. He says it's almost in the ecliptic plane and has calculated the probability of this, 0.2%. 2. He focuses on its size. He says it's too big to be an asteroid and has calculated the probability of this, less than 1 in a million. 3. He says no cometary gas emission was observed. Actually, it was observed later. 4. It says it passes very close to the planets Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. It has also calculated the probability of passing so close to all 3 planets at once. Again, it says it is very, very low, 0.005%. 5. It will be directly behind the Sun at its closest point to the Sun, which is on October 30th. It says it will not be visible from Earth. 6. This point is very ideal for a spacecraft that wants to slow down in order to remain in the solar system. 7. The direction it came from. In other words, the galactic center made it difficult to detect it early. 8 and 9. He also listed that the speed change required to reach Mars and Jupiter is very small, and went into the details of the evidence supporting this hypothesis in the rest of the article. Seeking the truth can often conflict with seeking consensus. In fact, truth and compromise should never be confused. But science at its heart is not about proving what we already believe, it's about testing what we don't. So the question remains, what if Avi Loeb is right again? Could 3 IATLAS truly be a messenger, a relic, or even a probe from a civilization beyond our own? Many astronomers remain skeptical, and for good reason. Every time an unusual object enters our skies, we are quick to draw parallels to Oumuamua, the first interstellar visitor that baffled scientists in 2017. At first it looked like a comet, but it didn't behave like one. No visible tail, no gas emission. Its shape was odd, long and flat, tumbling through space like a spinning coin, and it accelerated as if pushed by something unseen. Now 3 IATLAS appears to share some of these peculiar traits. Its orbit, its size, its proximity to multiple planets, all of it seems to defy statistical probability. And while most researchers explain this as mere coincidence or incomplete data, others suggest we might be witnessing a pattern, signs of engineered precision rather than natural randomness. If that's the case, then who or what could have sent it? To imagine that possibility is to challenge everything we assume about cosmic silence. The famous dark forest theory suggests that advanced civilizations stay quiet, hide in their presence like hunters in a dark forest. If they reveal themselves, they risk destruction. But what if some choose to observe instead quietly, invisibly, send in probes like 3 IATLAS to watch from a distance? Maybe that's why our skies remain silent, not because we are alone, but because others are simply watching. And yet, we must be cautious. Science demands humility. What appears extraordinary today might be explained tomorrow. Even Oumuamua, once thought to be an alien craft, was later modeled as a fragment of a hydrogen iceberg or a nitrogen-rich exoplanet shard. Perhaps 3 I-Atlas will turn out to be just that, a fragment of cosmic debris shaped by time and chance. But the deeper truth may be this: the mystery itself is the message. Each strange object reminds us how much we still don't know about the universe, about our place in it, and about who else might be out there, traveling between the stars, just as we one day hope to do. Because in the end, whether 3 I-Atlas is a rock or a relic, it tells us something profound, that the universe is still very much alive, and it's still whispering to those willing to listen. New data began arriving in early October 2025. As it approached the Sun, the European Space Agency's 2 spacecraft on Mars, ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter and Mars Express, seized a historic opportunity. On October 3rd, Comet 3. I-Atlas passed just 30 million kilometers from Mars. I don't know if we should look for meaning in this, but it was a moment when no spacecraft had ever come this close to an interstellar object. The ExoMars TGO's camera took 5-second exposures. It captured the nucleus of Comet 3 I/Atlas and the coma around it. These cameras were originally designed to examine the surface of Mars. They were taking pictures of its surface from a distance of several hundred kilometers. So, being able to see a comet 30 million kilometers away is a tremendous achievement. Mars Express also tried this, but the exposure time was too short. Unfortunately, it couldn't see it. Meanwhile, the spectrometers also tried to collect light. Perhaps they will be able to measure its chemical composition this way, and this data is currently being analyzed. And now perhaps let's get to the most surprising fact. It was found that 3 I/Atlas is probably much older than us. Asta Taylor from the University of Michigan and Darrell Sigmund from Michigan State University analyzed the object's galactic velocity, and do you know what they found? 3 I-Atlas may be around 7 billion years old. Consider that our solar system is only 4.6 billion years old. So this comet formed around another star 3 billion years before our Sun and Earth even existed. It was somehow ejected from that star system. Perhaps by the close passage of another star, perhaps by some other type of planetary interaction, we don't know. But then it traveled for billions of years in galactic darkness, exposed to cosmic rays, witnessing explosions. Maybe it passed through star birth regions, and now it's come so close to us. So, can't just these things excite us? Even though the evidence suggests otherwise, Must we try to link it to alien technology to be inspiring? Yes, this possibility excites me too, but there are those who cannot fully distinguish between science and science fiction in their minds. Still, we must maintain the balance between science and fiction. Otherwise, when we look at the stars, we might mistake our own shadows for aliens. We'll be back with new reviews and research in the next video. Until then, stay tuned to the channel and don't forget to subscribe.